What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating that today. If not, I encourage you to take some time today to just think about what you're thankful for. We all have things to be thankful for. If you have a roof over your head, if your bills are covered, you got food on the table, and you got people in your life that you love and that love you, you have plenty of things to be thankful for. Um, Today, I wanted to talk about the pain is here in society and the economy. The pain has officially arrived, and a lot of people are feeling it. Last month, October 2025, was the worst month for layoffs in 22 years. It was the worst October for layoffs since 2003. We are pushing, or we are at probably surpassed 1 million layoffs so far this year. The government shut down, furloughed millions of federal employees. They were going without pay, etc. And now we're coming into the holiday season, and it's going to be different. Normally, this is the time of year where people are hiring, companies are hiring, stocking up for seasonal workers for the holiday. They're getting ready for increased sales, increased demand, etc. And they're not doing that. Not this year. Very few companies are hiring seasonal workers, and if there are, they're not very many. My career, the industry I work in, I get to see to a degree firsthand. We are busiest, as are most people, during the holiday season. And thus far, granted, it's tomorrow is Black Friday, and then that's when the sales, Cyber Monday, etc., up through Christmas. But normally, by this time in the year, our work and our volume has already started to pick up. And this year, it hasn't. Some days are somewhat heavier than others, but for the most part, it really hasn't changed a lot from the summer months. And I can see and tell by that people are not buying as much. People are not spending as much money this holiday season. And a lot of people are going to have to cut back. And that's going to lead to a lot of companies. A lot of companies and industries make their money for the year in the last quarter at the holiday season. That's where they make all their money. And they're not going to have that this year. They're not going to have that opportunity because people don't have the money to spend. And that's why I say the pain is here. And we're just getting started. As we go into 2026, into January, the first quarter of 2026, as earnings and the numbers come out for the holiday season, and as that it is going to be a disappointing holiday season, is going to lead to more layoffs, and it's going to lead to more pain. All of these people that are losing their jobs, they can't get jobs. All the federal employees that weren't getting paid over that time, you still have bills. You still have to make your mortgage. You still have to make your rent. You still have to make your car payment. You still have to pay your credit cards. You still have to put food on the table, etc. You need money to do that, or most people put it on a credit card, but you still have to pay that credit card off. And as these people continue to default, car repossessions, car defaults are skyrocketing. Unemployment is steadily ticking up. More and more houses are going up for sale. Price on houses are dropping. I keep track of that, at least in my local area, the price of homes, etc. Uh, and they're dropping not as much as in some areas in the country. Obviously, certain cities and certain regions are being hit way more than others, but even where I am, prices are ticking down. There are plenty of houses that have been on the market for months. There's houses that they taken down off the market for a little while, put it back up later on, and it's still not selling, obviously. And people are starting to get hit with the reality of the situation that we are all in. And that's, I mean, is it bad? Yes. But at the same time, opportunity is coming. Opportunity is here, and it will be seized by those that see it for what it is and are able to capitalize on it. Everyone that loses their house, that's another house that goes up for sale. Everyone that loses their car, that's another car that goes up for sale. As the prices of these things have to come down because nobody can buy them, it will create opportunities for people that have cash, are debt free, have their finances in order, can control their spending, etc. They will be the ones that are able to pounce on those opportunities and capitalize on them and see them for what they are. One of the best and oldest investors today, Warren Buffett, has a saying, and it is that wealth is simply transferred from the impatient to the patient. And a lot of people buy into the hype, a lot of people buy into the fear narrative. Prices can only go up. You got to get in or you're going to miss out, etc. They invest in bubbles, they invest in hype. They don't know where they're putting their money. They buy houses at overvalued prices because they think they'll never be able to buy another house in the future, etc. And there is another saying, haste makes waste. And the people that make life changing, life altering decisions in haste ultimately end up wasting a lot of time, a lot of money. They're stressed. They cause unnecessary burdens on themselves. There is a verse in the Bible in Proverbs, and I'm just going to paraphrase essentially, but it says that the wealth of the sinners is stored up for the hands of the righteous. And it's similar to what Warren Buffett says. And that is that those people that are foolish with their money, they waste their money, they don't value it and use it and steward it well. Their wealth, their goods, their belongings, as they lose them, they will be available for the people that are prudent, for the people that are frugal, for the people that do save. It's unfortunate that a lot of people over the next couple of years will lose their home because they cannot afford to make the mortgage payments, they can't afford the insurance, they can't afford the taxes, they can't afford the maintenance and the repairs. But at the same time, it will open and present opportunities for those that are prepared, for those of us that have been saving our money, for those of us that have been sacrificing over the past several years, not buying things, not overspending, not being gluttonous. Our opportunity will present itself. And I'm here today to tell you to keep your eyes on the prize. Continue to stay focused on your long term goals and continue to take the actions each and every day to prepare for that. I am going to buy a home in the next couple years, and it is not going to be at an overvalued price. Simply put, supply and demand, right? When there's nobody out there that can buy it and you can, you get to name your price. You get to pick your deal. You get to capitalize on the haste and the waste of the people around you. But if you don't take the actions now, if you're not doing what you need to do now, the opportunity will pass you by. And it does pass by a lot of people. Those that aren't paying attention, those that aren't doing what they know they should be doing now, when the time comes, they will not be prepared. And I'm here to tell you, do not be one of those people. Do not. Your opportunity is coming. Our opportunities are coming in a variety of areas. Luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. If you take the steps that you need to take day in and day out, you are preparing yourself so when your opportunity comes and presents itself, and it will, multiple times throughout your life, you will have different opportunities. The question is always, will you be prepared to capitalize on those opportunities? And when you do, and when you are, the people around you don't get upset when they look at you and say, you're just lucky. No, I'm not. I was prepared and I saw the opportunity when it presented itself and I capitalized on it. So can you, and so will you. If you continue to do what I'm telling you to do, you continue to live within your means, you continue to downsize your costs, downsize your life, fight the consumerism behavior, save your money, build an emergency fund, increase your income if you can. I know it's hard for a lot of people nowadays, but there's always opportunities out there. Stay focused and stay vigilant. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate the support. Drop a like, drop a comment. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family today and the next month as we go into this holiday season. And prepare yourself mentally, financially, physically for next year and the next couple years, because the tide is changing. The tide is changing and opportunities are coming. And I don't want to be the only one out there capitalizing on them. That being said, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day and stay blessed.